Anafi, the furthest island in the Cyclades, and with some of the most pristine, untouched beaches I've seen. We'll be spending the next 2 days discovering the countless beautiful beaches of this island, its Hora, and its food. So let's go.
Are you happy? Very happy.
Good morning from Santorini. It is bright and early, and this is not going to be our final stop. We took a 25-minute flight from Athens to Santorini, and then it's another 2-hour ferry to get to Anafi, which if you were interested in going, check out Ferry Hopper and you can find the route. They're very limited. They're about once a day. We're here just for a few hours, so we came down to Perivolo, and we are in Barolo Beach Bar, which is brand new. The lounge chairs are amazing. And the best of all, because Santorini is known for their high prices, the last 4 rows are free. You just have to get some coffee, drinks, or food. Look at the sand. Because Santorini is a volcanic island, a lot of the beaches here have a very different type of sand. So let's go for a dive and cue the Santorini drone shot.
Boat ride to Anafi was beautiful as we got to see Santorini's dramatic landscape from the water. After an hour and a half and €9 per person later, we arrived to Anafi's port where our kind driver from our hotel was waiting to pick us up.
We checked in the hotel, we had our welcome drinks, we were given basically a full tour on the island with a map, and now we're about to head down and grab dinner at the hotel restaurant, and the views are just amazing. And I have the feeling that we're gonna be whispering a lot while we're in the compounds of the hotel. There's such a zen feeling. Everyone talks so low, everything is just
so peaceful and
so relaxed. So maybe we gotta talk a little closer on the mic like this. Okay, enough talking. Let's go get a drink and dinner.
Can't wait.
Did I mention how good the vibes are? And the view from here, oh my God. We have our appetizer and salad, so we're doing a taramo salata, which is fish roe, one of the most popular and traditional spreads, especially when you're on an island. The presentation of the salad, of the taramo salata has been so nice. It's very nice, and you can tell it's such good quality. You can literally go buy this at the grocery store, and you can tell the difference. The salad has been really good. And some of the vegetables, like the arugula, the cherry tomatoes we're gonna be having come from the garden of the hotel. The honeybees are not in this part, they have them somewhere else, but Ipseli, hence the name of the hotel, which means beehive, has their own honey, which is really cool. I can't wait for the rest of the food. Cheers.
The cocktail is so good, and the mix of the pistachio and lime flavor, fantastic.
For our mains, we got the dish of the day. It's chicken with corn puree, cherry tomatoes from the garden, and chimichurri sauce. The tomatoes look so good. They've been seared, and it's the season of tomatoes once summer comes in Greece, and we have the best tomatoes. It's an experience. I'm not really a big fan of like corn dishes. I like popcorn and like corn by itself, but I was a little hesitant. The flavor it creates in your mouth, and with a combination of the tomato juices too, and it's just so smooth, and it has this like really comforting, nice flavor. It's amazing. I'm so glad the fish comes with the corn puree as well. And I guess we should try the chicken too, right? More of the puree. They go so well together. I'm obsessed with this corn puree. I hope they have it tomorrow too.
It's almost like a fancier corn soup. We also got the sea bream, which is one of our favorite fish, which has that delicious corn puree again, but also some charred corn, peas, and I'm wondering what the oil is. The fish is so good, and with charred corn. So this is the local sea fennel.
It basically grows by the sea, and so I'm wondering if it's related to the fennel taste. It's a mild flavor that I can't really pinpoint. I've never had this kind of flavor before. Santorini is known for their wines, so we were wondering on the way here, do they have their local wines? And they do. This is a local variety called Gaiduria, and it kind of means donkey. And it's natural, so it's kind of like orange wine. Yeah, you can smell how natural it is. Interesting. Kind of like a retina.
I was hoping you were gonna say that.
I don't like retina. I don't know if it's because of the food taste, but I almost am getting like an olive aftertaste. Like I just ate an olive. So we'll dive into this and probably go to bed because we are really tired and we have an early morning tomorrow to explore the rest of the island and the beach that's right below our hotel. First full day here. Let's go grab breakfast. It smells really good. I could smell it from the balcony. So they've done a very nice job integrating elements of the island with their menu and other things. So all the breakfast options are named after all the islands. So we have the Anafi, and then we have some islands in the background, and the whole breakfast option is named after them.
It's fresh orange juice too, which is probably one of my favorite things on earth. So my day is getting off to a very good start, and I'm so hungry and can't wait to try the breakfast here.
From the selected breakfast options, they actually happen to have some of my favorite, and it's called Kayana scrambled eggs. And especially this time of year, they're just so delicious because the tomatoes are just amazing in Greece. I'm just gonna keep repeating it. So there's a bunch of fresh tomatoes cooked with the egg and scrambled all together. And they also add feta, and it's basically delicious. So I'm really excited to be eating this and that they have this option here. Let's eat so we can fuel up and go to the beach. All right, now we're going to head down to this beach. Just gotta say, the breakfast was, the honey they have from their beehives was delicious, and they also had a sweet spoon that is made out of grapes, and I've never had a sweet spoon out of grapes, and it was just so good. The flavors they did was just... Anyway, let's head down to the beach. It's getting a little hot, but when you're on the shade, the breeze just feels amazing. And since there's no organized beaches here on the island, you rely on trees. They could have given us an umbrella, but we said we'll just use the trees since right now it's June and it's not so busy. We'll for sure find some tree shade. So the beach is a 10-minute walk down here, and we have two beach options. So let's see, which one are we gonna choose? So far the road looks really good. So even with flip-flops, it seems very doable. And we're also thinking of hiking the monolith over there, and it's actually the second largest in Europe after the Rock of Gibraltar. Okay, we gotta be careful over here. This is probably going to be the roughest area, but I mean, it's actually like almost like little steps, so it looks worse than it probably will be. Hey, wouldn't this be a funny situation if a snake just popped out?
Hilarious.
We have quite a few snakes here in Greece, and poisonous ones, so you want to be a little careful, but I'm not sure if the island has any.
It looked steep, but it was actually quite manageable. I mean, I'm not down yet, so let's see.
Oh, we just got the first glimpse. This looks beautiful. I see some naked people. So Anafi is known for the nudist hippie community, a lot of camping. So if you don't want to see nudists, it might be tough to accomplish that in this island, but I'm sure there's beaches. Like this is like a very remote, you need to hike to it. So I'm sure the other ones that are more popular destinations are gonna be less nudist. So let's see. Wow, the waters just look spectacular. Olivia found us a spot. Ready for a dive? Let's go. Wow, I feel like the pictures we saw online did not do it justice. The water is so much better than I was expecting. I didn't think it was going to look this turquoise and this clear. It's a lot colder than I was expecting it. And it's even colder than yesterday's swim in Santorini. But when it's summer, I'd rather have that, and you can actually cool off in the water and stay cool for a little bit after you come out in the hot sun. So the temperature is perfect, but colder than other places we've swum in Greece for sure. And there's something about the Greek island vibes. We'll talk more about it later on. Right now, I'm just gonna go for another dip. Not only is it spectacular to look into the water from where we are now, but once you're in the water, it's also a very, very nice view of what's behind me, the rocky landscape, and just looking into the sea. It just feels like you're floating. It's just amazing. Of course, we had to take advantage of Ipseli's beautiful pool area. And a couple of hours later, we hopped on our rental and rode to Hora so we can grab some dinner. It is the evening and we have made our way to Hora, which Hora is usually the typical name for the main town, and Anafi only has one village, and this is it. So this is where most locals stay. The views Hora has are just spectacular, and it's like usually they are on the cliffs end like this, most main towns at an island, but this one I feel is extra cliffy. It's just, you look down at certain spots and it's just house and then boom, nothing. I think we have come a little early. It's like 7 o'clock. Yeah. But for Greek time, that's very early. We're gonna have some seafood at one of the really yummy recommended taverns here in town.
Can't wait. There's nothing better than seafood on an island.
Yeah, and it has a stereotypical like little streets everywhere. It's very cute. We are at Iotrivi, and it's towards the beginning of the Hora, and it's called that way because it translates to an oil press factory, so that's how you make olive oil. So I haven't seen any olive trees, but apparently on the other side of the island you have a bit more cultivation going on. This is not the old oil press factory, it's a little further back. They kept some of the traditional equipment from back in the day, from the 1930s here. It's 3 generations, it's a family-run place. They have fresh fish, so the dad actually fishes every day, and the daughters and the mom run the restaurant. We got an assortment of zucchini patties, tomato patties, and chickpea patties. Those are very traditional all around Greece. I haven't had chickpea patties in a very long time. Got taramosalata again, and I see they have topped it with caper leaves. Actually, the zucchinis from their garden, the tomatoes are from their garden, so a lot of things. The capers they pick from around the island, the oregano they pick from around the island, as well as the other food options in the menu. They're very local, and sometimes they make their own wine. This year they didn't make it, so we got a general white wine to go with all the seafood we're gonna be having. Oh, it comes with tzatziki, yeah. So let's start with the zucchini fritter. It has some feta. It's very good. It has like almost like rice flour. It has a very nice texture. What I'm curious about is the chickpea one. Get some tzatziki. Oh, this is really good. It's almost like a pancake. Well, it kind of is like a pancake, like a deep fried pancake. Very nice texture. I think it has some of the spices falafel has, but without the herbs, so that's perfect.
Calamari is one of my favorite things ever, and I have not had it this year, so I'm very happy to be having it right here with this beautiful view. So good, and I love when it's just freshly fried with lemon. Fresh octopus. Fried is good as always. I can tell from cutting it how tender it is. I don't like rough octopus, and I think this is going to be quite tough. It just melts in your mouth. I don't know if maybe further up it gets tougher, but it's very good. I forgot to put lemon on it.
Oh my god, the octopus was just amazing. It's one of the best octopuses I've had. It was so good. You could taste how fresh it was. For dessert, they brought us on the house sesame honey. So it's basically like pastelli.
It's like a deconstructed milk. So it's basically pastelli before it's hardened.
Yeah. Oh, I can smell the sesame from here. It smells so good. All right, so we're gonna eat this and probably go to sleep so we can wake up for sunrise. Go to 2 beaches tomorrow instead of 1.
Shall we do a room tour?
I think so.
I love these stores. This is probably the first thing you notice in the room here, and it's just so cute. We are staying in the Melissa suite, so each suite here has its own name, which are really cute and like aptly titled for the whole Ipseli High vibe. And right when you walk in, you can see the whole room, and you can see the light just floods in, and it's so beautiful with the bed and the beautiful neutral tones just facing this incredible view. And waking up, opening your eyes and just looking up and seeing the water is so peaceful. The best way to start your day.
And the bed has been so comfy.
There's plenty of storage here as well, so you can really settle in and put all your things away. Have this cute little game of tic-tac-toe, which we took advantage of. Maria won, right?
All 3 times.
Some information about the island. And the windows are the same style as the front door. And I just love them. I love the color. I love how they've decorated the place. It's so beautiful. And we have the bathroom over here, which is equally as lovely as the rest of the room. More earthy tones, rainfall shower head. You have robes here, so you can get a little cozy. Apavita products, which are just amazing. We are obsessed. It's a Greek line, it's pretty natural, and the smells are amazing. We also have a cute little fridge, which I really love. And kind of like a little kitchen area over here too, so you have some like plates and cutlery, dishware, and another little sink, which is very convenient, and another thoughtful touch that seems to be everywhere here.
And now moving on to the terrace. A lot of space. I think we have one of the best views. We might have one of the smaller apartments. Some suites actually have 2 floors. There's a total of 9 here at Ipseli, and they all have such unique names, but I think the view of this room is the best. And you have actually 2 sitting areas. You have some here with very comfy chairs that we've been taking advantage of in the morning and at night, stargazing. There's a separate sitting area over here, and you have an umbrella, so it gives you some shade. Just about half an hour, I think it's gonna be completely shaded. And they even have an area where you can dry your swimsuit and towels, and it's nice how it's hidden away because a lot of times it's kind of in the front and it's a bit short to the eye, I guess, if you have everyone's swimsuits hanging and kind of ruins the facade of the hotel. And I mean, look at this view. The serenity of this place is just beyond. and I don't think the pictures or videos actually do it justice, because there's also a thing about the Aegean Sea and its islands, maybe more specifically the Cyclades. There's an energy to it. There's a strong energy of serenity and calmness. Okay, if you go to like a very, very touristy island like Santorini, it might not feel so serene, but when you come into these slower paced islands that are not packed with people, it just feels so good, and I can't explain what it is. It's an energy, and you have to be here to feel it. And it's been really nice. We've been checking out each morning. We're like, is our favorite table gonna be open for breakfast? So we can come out here and kind of see the dining area. You also have the pool too. And what I really like is the privacy it gives you. Although you're close to the other suite, it's very private. Yet if you are with a group of people and instead of going around, you wanna go through here, you can go into the other terrace, so that makes it really nice. And there's a real feel of community here. The staff has been amazing, like just above and beyond, and you can even feel that from the guests. It's like the guests were hand-selected to fit the vibe of the place. Everybody kind of gets to know each other. And this is the beach we went to yesterday. Another day in this beautiful island, and today we're going to be going to the most well-reviewed beach and everyone's favorite apparently. It's called Anargiros. I don't know, it's gonna be hard to beat the beach we went to yesterday. That was really cool. We rented a scooter, so the scooters range from 20 to 25 a day. This is from the most popular company here on the island, and they actually do free delivery at this hotel and the port. So yeah, so it's an easy way to get around the island and very, very fun. But if you are renting a scooter here in Greece, you do need to have your motorcycle license. It's not like some other countries where you just need a car driver's license. The other option would be an ATV or a car. They have all sizes, automatic and manual. Shall we get this show on the road? We have arrived at Anargiros. We park up here, and then it's a short hike of about 5 to 10 minutes from what we're reading. We stopped by Hora first. We grabbed some cheese pies, some chips and beer, so we can spend most of the day here. Since the island doesn't have any organized beaches, there is one beach bar at Roukounas, a little further down, which we're gonna try to go to if we have time. This is the best review beach, and I don't know if we're gonna wanna leave later. We got our towels, got a lot of water, so make sure you put it in the freezer the night before so it can be nice and cold throughout the day. Let's make our way down. We're so close to the monolith as well. It looks huge. I don't know how people get to the top in 40 minutes. We're going down there. We don't know how to get down. There's a spot over there, and then the other one's here, but I'm not really sure. Okay. There must be a way if it's the most loved beach in the island, but we couldn't figure it out. We see a beach a little further, so we'll get back on the scooter and check that beach out. All right, so this is one of the very few beaches here on the island that actually has a taverna on top. And I actually think the walk is not that far, so that's nice. Especially now it's getting to be around like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So let's see how this beach is, Roukounas Beach. We found our spot. So I saw this on TikTok, Instagram, and so we're gonna see if this works because today is a windy day. So you basically take the corner of your towel and you go like this. Then you do that on the other side. Let's see if it's gonna stay. All right, so we're gonna have our beers before they get really, really warm. How's your pie? That looks yummy. I have like a couple complaints for this one, and this is why I think the first beach we went yesterday was the absolute best. The sand was just fantastic over there. The one side of the beach didn't have any rocks inside, just like beautiful. And okay, it had nudists. This one says camping and nudism is strictly prohibited. So we were hoping to find some shade in the trees behind us, but although there's signs, the campers have made the shade their campsite, so there isn't any shade here as well. And there's a ton of naked people, which makes it harder for us to film because it's not easy to film around naked people and have a big camera like ours just pointing around. I made a little friend. He hasn't left our side. He's been with us for about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Turns out he was after our food. After 5 minutes of trying to take the garbage away from him without getting attacked, we made our way back to the scooter because we had another delicious dinner waiting for us at Steki, a tavern in Hora, which had some of the best moussaka I've ever had. The next day, we went back to our favorite beach before catching the ferry back to Santorini and our flight back to Athens. If you're still around, thank you so much for watching this video in its entirety and hitting the like button. If you're new and you'd like to watch more of our videos, consider subscribing. And we'll see you on the next video where we will be learning how to dive in the beautiful island of Zakynthos.